Donald Trump technically doesn't have Twitter, but thanks to Liz Harrington, he effectively does. And generally it's a bad thing, but sometimes good. If he is able to effectively tweet out, let's say, an admission of a coup attempt, then maybe it's good that we know that. And so recently he transmitted this message, just yesterday. If the vice president, Mike Pence, thank you for the clarification. He's not gonna be talking about Kamala Harris there. Had absolutely no right to change the presidential election results in the Senate despite fraud and many other irregularities. How come the Democrats and rhino Republicans like wacky Susan Collins are desperately trying to pass legislation that will not allow the vice president to change the results of the election? Actually, what they are saying is that Mike Pence did have the right to change the outcome, and they are now want to take the right away. Unfortunately, he didn't exercise that power. He could have overturned the election. Again, fact check, he couldn't actually do that. But, and I don't think a single person watching this needed any more clarification on what the plan was going to January 6th. Either the insurrection or the political plan in the House and the Senate with Mike Pence. He's saying he wanted the election to have been overturned. He didn't like the results of it. He wanted it to be overturned. And that is not a thing that we, in unison, all Americans can agree is a bad thing. That a politician actively tried to overrule the will of the people, didn't succeed, but might well have another chance in a couple of years.
This is just like the mob boss going like, they're like, hey boss, is the bounty still on Mike Pence? And he's like, yeah, it is. Yeah. And take that Susan Collins with, you know what I mean? It's so chilling. She's wacky. Like they just, okay, so you saw that they were calling for his head and for him to be hanged the day of on January 6th. And you're like, yeah, more of that. John, what if we all know, like no disrespect to TDR, what if we all stopped covering Trump? Like if we all made an agreement.
I think for the most part it is possible. The issue is he is going to run for president again. He has a very good chance of winning. His base will be listening to him and changing their thoughts accordingly. Is it better for us to not know what they're planning, what they believe, what they're saying? Yeah.
I mean, I
don't know.
Yes.
Look, I honestly do go back and forth. I think about it, but I'm not sure. He is so tied into so many strains of conspiratorial thought that I'm not sure. Look, I don't think we should cover an empty podium. I think there's definitely a lot of BS that isn't worth covering, but when he admits that he was trying to overthrow the government, I feel like we should acknowledge it. By the way, on Susan Collins, one quick note. You wanna know a wacky thing that she did this weekend? Because she is wacky, like he says. She was asked if she could see herself after voting for him to be convicted in the last impeachment trial. Could she see herself supporting him in the future? And she said that she couldn't rule it out. She's so wacky. She's a wacky gal. She's still gonna support him after his coup attempt. And for that, the same weekend he attacked her. It's amazing. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.